Gemini man versus Gemini woman. What's the real difference? Gemini is one of the most curious and fast-moving signs of the zodiac. Ruled by Mercury, Gemini is linked to communication, ideas, humor, adaptability, and mental energy. This sign likes variety, stimulation, and movement. Gemini does not want to stay stuck in heavy moods or predictable patterns for long. But Gemini men and Gemini women do not always express that restless energy in the same way. Emotions. Gemini is not a sign that likes sitting in one feeling for too long. This sign usually processes emotions through thought, conversation, distraction, or change. A Gemini man often handles emotions by talking around them, joking through them, or mentally reframing them. He may not look deeply emotional on the surface because his first instinct is to understand what he feels rather than stay in it. A Gemini woman is also mentally driven with emotions, but she often expresses them in a more visible way. Her mood can shift quickly, her words can reveal what she is feeling, and her energy often says a lot before she explains it directly. She may talk more openly, but she can still protect herself by staying clever or detached. Both process emotion through the mind first, but the Gemini man may seem more slippery, while the Gemini woman often reveals more through expression and changing energy. In love, Gemini wants connection that feels mentally alive. This sign is drawn to people who can talk, think, laugh, and keep things interesting. A Gemini man usually falls through curiosity first. He likes chemistry that begins in conversation, and he is often attracted to wit, spontaneity, and playfulness. He does not want love to feel heavy too early. He wants room to breathe and a relationship that stays fresh. A Gemini woman in love is just as drawn to mental connection, but she often wants both excitement and emotional responsiveness. She likes charm, humor, and intelligent conversation, but she also wants someone who can keep up with her shifting thoughts and moods. She can be flirtatious, engaging, and full of spark, but she loses interest when things become dull or controlling. Both want stimulation and freedom in love, but the Gemini man often leans more toward playful unpredictability, while the Gemini woman usually wants a bond that keeps evolving without losing emotional engagement. When they're angry, Gemini anger is usually verbal before it is dramatic. This sign reacts through words, tone, sarcasm, distance, or a sudden shift in behavior. A Gemini man may become sharp, restless, or dismissive when angry. He can argue quickly, switch topics, or use logic to defend himself instead of slowing down emotionally. A Gemini woman can also become very sharp when upset, but her anger often feels faster and more layered. She may call things out immediately, use precise words, or shift from warm to cold in seconds. If she feels misunderstood or mentally dismissed, her reaction can be cutting. Both Gemini men and Gemini women dislike feeling trapped in conflict, so even when they react quickly, they usually want movement instead of emotional heaviness. Final thoughts. At their core, both Gemini men and Gemini women are clever, curious, adaptable, and impossible to ignore. They bring speed, humor, and variety into emotions, love, and conflict. The biggest difference is not in their mental energy, but in how they express it. Are you a Gemini man or a Gemini woman? Let me know in the comments how accurate this was for you. And if you want more zodiac comparisons like this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.